Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
Wayne Johnson will be part of the Fest July 3rd. Brantley Gilbert, our 10th annual. Cannot believe it. In some sense, I feel like we should be up to number 30, and in some sense, I feel like we just got started. It's a strange thing. But number 10 of the Fest, July 3rd, Friday, Long Island Community Hospital, Amphitheater, Bald Hill. We do have Wayne Johnson, Dylan Carmichael, Brantley Gilbert, and more will be added. DJ Deuce will spin. Ticketmaster.com. And we are excited about it. We got a bunch of shows on sale. And by the way, we will be out tomorrow night. Montgomery Gentry, Eddie Montgomery of Montgomery Gentry, out at Mulcahey's tomorrow. We'll be there with our brand new St. Patrick's Day shirts. Every month we got our incredible shirts, and they're brought to you by Suffolk Center for Speech and Enrico's Jewelry. And this month, of course, March, we'll have our all-green St. Patrick's Day shirts with the logo turned into that theme. And you'll get your first shot to get those T-shirts tomorrow night at Mulcahey's. That'll be the unveiling. We'll put a post up so you can see them. We're actually receiving them today. And then tomorrow night will be your first shot at it. Another reminder, if you miss anything in the morning, licountry.com, right around between 11 and 12 o'clock in the morning, we refresh the audio so you can hear what Cande and I have been talking about. And every day of our show lives on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and type in Phathead and Cande, you can actually subscribe if you want to, or just get the updates every day on our website. But if you go to YouTube and you want to go back and listen to months worth of shows, we just started this a little while back. So you can go search us out on YouTube, Phathead and Cande.
Yes.
And check it all out. Cande, before we get to a topic I wanted to bring up to you.
Yes.
I do have to let you know, earlier from last hour, my father, you asked where he is.
Where's he been?
He says he is listening from bed. I guess he hasn't been too enthusiastic. He hasn't had a reason to text responses. So
You've been kind of boring, I have to say, all week long.
Maybe we need to up our game a little bit, Cande.
I think so. I think you need to give us more of the family secrets going on. That's a topic we all love.
And Amy says, even though she goes to the gym every morning at 6:15, she wants you to know she eats terribly. That's why she has to go to the gym every morning at 6:15. She loves food. And she also says she only listens to us when you're on.
Of course.
And her favorite segment of all time is when you were talking about the food that you're having at your son's wedding coming up.
Okay, so I'm telling you, I told you, give me some credit for something.
All right, more wedding updates then. Listen, I have something here, Cande, as if there's not enough to be thinking about in this world of ours.
Yes.
How about in Prince Edward Island, Canada?
Yeah.
A house caught on fire because laundry fresh out of the dryer spontaneously combusted.
What was it made out of?
Now, it was regular laundry.
Cotton?
And this is the inspector. The fire inspector says that when you take laundry, he says it's very rare. He says, but when you take laundry fresh out of the dryer, like immediately, the dryer goes off, you take it out, don't pack them tightly or have them all folded up in a ball. He says the heat and he says you have to undo them, pull it apart and let them cool before you pack them away tightly. This is a real story I'm reading.
I hear you. I can't believe it.
This family's house caught on fire. Now, in my house, we don't have to worry about this sort of thing because when a dryer goes off, the clothes usually sit there for a day or two.
Please.
Before we get them out.
I remember how awful doing the laundry was with a family of 4, and you've got 5.
That's right.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
Listen, it's enough just to get the laundry in the washer and then into the dryer. But, if we're busy running around doing things, or it's homework, or it's dinner, or it's bedtime, sometimes the clothes will stay in the dryer for a day or so.
I hear you. Nothing wrong with that.
So add this to your list. When you're pulling, and Brian will be very interested to hear this, Cande.
Yes.
Because he is all about, he's fanatical about this type of stuff. When you pull your laundry out of the dryer, make sure everything has room to breathe, if you will, Cande.
Room to breathe.
Room to breathe on
We all need room to breathe.
On the clothing. One more for you, Cande. Do you ever wear uncomfortable shoes, like to the wedding?
Yes.
What kind of shoes?
Yes, I do. This is a good question because I am lucky. I'm wearing purple. Okay, my dress is purple, my favorite color.
Yes.
It's a true purple, beautiful. I want like a silvery, bedazzled, like sandal. But I only want a 2-inch heel, no higher. No higher, because I'll be a cripple.
This is what I'm getting at.
So I've really got to start looking for the right shoe.
The average person who wears uncomfortable shoes, do you know it takes 3.5 days to recover?
Oh, you don't have to tell me. I used to wear high heels and forget about it.
3.5 days. So if you're going out on and by the way, this is from Yahoo, so it has to be true, Cande.
Has to be.
If you're going out on a Saturday night in high heels, you cannot expect to be comfortable again until Tuesday afternoon, Cande.
It hurts, and that pain does stay with you. So if anybody has beautiful shoes that they purchase or a place to go, let me know. Silver, strappy, bedangled sandals, 2-inch heel. Thank you.
I am not worried about whether I'm going to match to my wife at the wedding. I know I will wear a purple shirt to match your purple.
Oh, we are going to be gorgeous, and we are going to take a picture together, and all the world will see
for the whole of all the glory and all our glory.
We're going to have all the glory. I can't wait.
Me eating sushi, the whole thing.
I don't know about the sushi, but I'll let you know.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.